Hi everyone, it's Ross here, and today is my day 26 on Risdiplam or Evrysdi, and it's my update. For those who've not watched any of my previous videos, I'm currently documenting my journey and experiences on the first oral treatment for spinal muscular atrophy. You can watch my previous videos in my Instagram reel or on my YouTube channel, which I'd love you to subscribe to, like, comment and share. So, as I mentioned, it's day 26. I haven't done a video update in about 2 weeks. The main reason for that is, I guess, my current situation. So, my carer, who happens to be filming this, who likes doing the videos, had a week's holiday. I had some unfortunate circumstance where a new carer that I took on, unfortunately, decided to leave at short notice, which has left me in a bit of a difficult position with only 2.5 carers. So that puts a lot of pressure on me in terms of, trying to progress with the Risdiplam, hold down a full-time job, manage and organise my life. So I guess I've been less invested in doing some updates, but I have still been doing all my exercise. So I guess that's the current situation. So how am I feeling since my last video? So I think my energy is much better. So it's clear this drug is giving me a boost in terms of my ability and stamina, and I think that is a positive, and that is something that shouldn't be taken for granted. So I do feel that I can put more into a day, and I can do exercises, and when I'm doing my exercises I'm able to go a little bit longer or push a little bit harder. I think the flip side, not the downside, is that obviously I'm doing more exercise. So I'm trying to do exercise twice a day. I'm trying to swim a couple of times a week. When I'm in the pool, I've bought some water weights, and I'm trying to do sort of arm exercises to increase the function where I've got the support of the water, with the aim that I want to try and get back to doing some things myself that I no longer can do. So I think by pushing myself harder, I'm making myself tired, I guess. For non-disabled people, maybe the expression is feeling the burn, or the day after they've done a workout. So for example, today is Monday. It's a bank holiday in the UK for any of our American watchers, so it's a day off work. So last night I went swimming, yesterday morning and afternoon I did exercise, and today I feel tired, but not tired in terms of my mental energy, just tired in terms of my body, because I've probably pushed it a bit harder, and I'm feeling the burn in my arms, my neck and my shoulders. I think what I've also noticed is it seems like a lot of people have got Risdiplam or Evrysdi around the same sort of time. So the information and the other people that you could find on the internet taking this drug was pretty limited. And it now seems to be more common. I'm finding more and more people, especially adults, that are taking the drug. I'm going to tag some people in the comments below if you want to check them out. But there's a lady called Alex Dacey. I think she lives in Fort Lauderdale in America. Sorry if you can hear the washing machine going off in the background, but yeah, there's a lady called Alex Dacey in America who is doing some pretty cool stuff. Ali Williams continues to document her journey. It's really quite interesting. And another girl called Jasmine Rankin in the UK. All women though, where are the guys? Come on, we need some more guys to be documenting their journey on Risdiplam. I think what I said is, though, in my very first videos, this drug is going to affect everybody in very different ways. And even seeing some of their videos, some of the gains that they've made after a couple of doses could be deemed better gains than what I've made. But then you read some of their comments and some of the things that they couldn't do, that they can do, I was able to do. So we're all very, very different. So again, if you're watching these videos and you're seeing people taking Risdiplam or Evrysdi and they're making gains and you're not, if you're waiting to get this drug and hoping that after 3 shots you'll be like lifting 5 kilogram weights or whatever it is that you want to try and achieve, it might not happen. Don't get downbeat. I'm using looking at other people's videos as kind of like inspiration and focus to try and help me try and get my goals. And as I said, like, this drug might not have any gains. I mean, I'm definitely noticing small gains. There's nothing major to share. But even if it's repairing and stopping the progress in the inside, like your diaphragm, your breathing, the muscles around the heart, they're all really positive things that you can take from this drug. This is going to be a short video, so we're going to wrap it, bring it to a sort of wrap. So, side effect situation, I'm occasionally still getting headaches. I definitely am starting to think that's related to hydration and food. So maybe the days that I've done more, I'm not refueling my body in the right way, but it's a real fine balance because it's not like we're suddenly running marathons. So I don't know what my calorie burn level is like. So I'm trying not to change my eating habits and eat way more than I normally did. And when I do the exercise, that's what I'm noticing when I'm getting a little bit more of the headaches. So what are some of the gains? So depending on the type of shoes that I'm wearing, I've noticed the ability to sort of maybe tap my foot very slightly. During the assessment for Risdiplam back at the start of March, I was asked to try and rip a page of A4 paper in half. I couldn't do it. You don't fail the assessment, as I mentioned previously, but it's a test to see whether you can or can't do it. This week I was able to do that twice. The kind of takeaway container, the Tupperware container, I set myself a little timer for 3 minutes and I practiced to see how many times I can take the lid off in 13 minutes. I think my record is currently 13. So if anyone wants to time themselves taking a lid off a Tupperware box and tell me how many times you can do it in 3 minutes, I'd love to hear from you. My weight has stayed the same, so I weigh myself once a week. So I'm currently sat at around sort of 150 pounds, 68 kilos, 10 stone 10. So and again, I don't know whether my muscle has increased slightly and whether I've lost weight, but I'm staying the same, which is a good thing. Had a bit of a worry last week, so I am ready for my next prescription. I had my bloods done, maybe slightly earlier than I should have done, but my serum creatine level has increased, which on the blood results says could be a sign of early acute kidney injury. So I've reached out to my doctor and another consultant that I'm under for previous sort of kidney stones to check. But I also know that serum creatine is something, and I'm not a biologist, I'm not an expert on bloods, but it's also something to do with your muscle and protein and mass sort of level. And mine's always been minus 18. And the fact that it's now 34, does that mean that my body is now starting to create the right things, which are some muscle regrowth? So it'll be really interesting to kind of find that out. And I think where I'm at is I'm back at work. So my work have been really kind for the next 8 weeks. I'm doing 4-day weeks. I'm having a Wednesday off to try and do swimming, exercise, and just focus on keeping on top of my journey. What is becoming really challenging, and I hope, as we start to see maybe the world move a little bit out of COVID, and I don't know what it's like in the part of the world that you're watching from, but at the moment the swimming pool is only allowed to have 24 people in the pool at any one time, and you can't get booked in. So I wanted to go swimming this week, and actually I can't go swimming for a whole week because all the sessions were booked up. So I need to kind of get on my A game and be trying to book up sessions as they kind of come out every day. So their sessions are like a timetable is 7 days in advance. So today is Monday, so I could book for next Monday. So if I'm having Wednesdays off work on Tuesday evenings, I really need to be looking for the following Wednesday and making sure I get booked in. So yeah, kind of summarising things, no major breakthroughs, but I'm feeling really good. Looking forward to trying to get in some understanding of the blood results and making sure there's nothing to worry about, and just doing my exercise and hoping that at some point I'll be able to show some potentially increased strengths and some form of independence. Anyway, thanks for watching. As I said at the start, please comment, please like, please share. Start following me if you're on your Risdiplam Evrysdi journey, and I'll follow you back. It's great to watch all these other people around the world having such a good time and success stories with this amazing drug. Thanks.